What all men should learn to control. What is that basic instinct, that fire that burns in all of us and starts with a single spark? That spark of curiosity, the desire. You see, there are two key reasons why you should have control of your desire. The first being to not take advantage of others through it. The second being to not let yourself be taken advantage of through it. Let me explain. First of all, it's easy as a man to get lost in your desire. Good-looking women, or women that have that certain thing about them that just makes you want to... Yes, indeed. There is nothing wrong with the admiration of a fine woman. But when it gets to a point where you will throw every ounce of logic out of the window and do something that will ruin your life forever, that is when logic and rationale have abandoned you, or you have abandoned them. It's not a good thing for any man to be so crazed that he will do whatever it takes to get this. To force this to happen because you are locked on default. Basic instinct. You have to get this. That is not the thinking of a focused man. That is not the thinking of a man who has control. That is not the thinking of a man who knows he is more valuable than to just succumb to his desire. To the basic instinct. To also address the modern climate where many innocent men are accused of horrific things, and how even simple things were once seen as mild flirtations may now be seen as heavy harassments. It's a sense of having to adjust oneself to the atmospheric moods of modern times. Many just can't be bothered. We as men have to be more cautious in our movements, and this leads on to the second point. To not be taken advantage of through your desire. Meaning not to Thanos your sense of logic and throw yourself into a situation that was crap to begin with, as in being a fool, also known as a simp, and to take on a woman with more burden and baggage than a jumbo jet filled with mentally ill fashion models, as in to have standards and not be taken for a ride because you have to get some. Oh yes, we are men, hulking out and smashing as much as we can, plunging into many a wet abyss, getting deep until you are lost. But many men, before even feeling the mild, tepid surface of a woman or any woman in question, would already be simping to mind-boggling degrees in hopes of getting some. Think of how many men have fought or even taken life over a woman they were heavily simping for. And also not to be lulled in by a woman who would give you herself. The ploy to take from an overly thirsty man. One that assumes he's too smart for a woman who knows what his weakness is. She will play the longest game on you, but you will only see her hands when it's too late. You filled your desire as she filled her pockets. Some fools think they are too smart to be fooled, but a fool is one that didn't learn, because only a fool continues to ignore his mistakes. Thus, always remember and never forget. Enjoying yourself and playing yourself are two different things. Neither man nor woman will beat the game. But it's a sense of if you get played, or if you play yourself. There is a fine art to understanding yourself, to knowing your own boundaries before any can be set on you. To have control of your desires means they are not in control of you. They are not leading you. Mastery is to have control, to be beyond your weakness, and to become stronger through your control of them, and to focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.